morning. I'm officially leaving Rome today, so very excited. I'm currently walking through the Villa Borghese grounds, which are absolutely stunning, to be honest with you. Incredible little like park as such, and it's 7:30 in the morning, so relatively quiet, which is nice. All I can hear is the birds and just general nature, which is pleasant. But yeah, I'm feeling good, feeling optimistic. This stretch now between here and Florence is probably the most challenging stretch I'm going to have. We're looking at between 12 and 15 days for the whole thing. But today I'm off to Storta, which is 15 miles away-ish. So yeah, looking like 5-6 hours walk today. As I said, I set off nice and early, so it's not too hot. I think that was my mistake for the first leg, was that I was getting up too early. Getting up too late, sorry. Because I was absolutely shattered, and B, I probably wasn't going to bed early enough. So I think for this leg, what I'm going to try and do is get to bed earlier, so that I can get up earlier and not be walking in the heat of the day as such. And fingers crossed, yeah, that'll make my life slightly easier. Okay, so I'm about an hour and a half in, maybe? Yeah, an hour and a half. Relatively painless so far. It's been a nice little walk through the city, on the outskirts, through a few parks, mostly pavement, to be honest with you. So yeah, relatively straightforward, but I've just come across this incredibly beautiful river. On this again, incredibly beautiful bridge. Yeah, not bad for a nice little water break. I'm about 2.5 hours in now, and it's quite cool actually. I'm on my first hiking path, and I saw some wild boar back there, whole family, those little children, baby boars with them as well, which is quite cool. But yeah, I'm about half an hour down this path now, and unfortunately, similar story as to the other day when I got lost. This field now has all been completely churned up. Like the footpath is supposed to be kind of this bit all along here, and I now can't open this gate because the mud on the other side has been like pushed up against it from being churned up. So the two walking routes, official walking routes that I've tried to take on this walk, have both been blocked. So I'm now gonna have to go back down this path down here to try and find a different route round. It's so demoralising when you get like, oh yes, I'm on a hiking path, finally, some nice nature, and then it's just overgrown, blocked off or whatever. But yep, let's go back and find a different route. My legs are also covered in these like little, like really sticky, sharp, spiky things, which isn't pleasant, but hey ho, let's flies everywhere as well. Let's go find a different route. These things are so sticky, not pleasant. Okay, so I found some sort of route trail thing, so I'm just walking down it, fingers crossed. Okay, so it's hot. Yeah, I think I'm back on, well, I'm on a path. Whether it is the path, we shall find out. There was a second path that went off to the left back here. So if this one doesn't work, I'll head back to that one. But I mean, yeah, the maps knows there was a path there at some point for half these routes, but obviously, like it's summer, everything's completely overgrown, or things just change over time, I guess. Different routes with the farmers changing the fields and stuff. So yeah, I think it is going to be an incredibly challenging stretch, overcoming different route obstacles and general obstacles. But I mean, it's not bad. I mean, yeah, it's a nice place to be lost, but I'm sure things could quickly go very south if you were lost for too long. But let's go and explore. This is what we're here for. Okay, so I'm about an hour and a half maybe away from my hotel for the night. And I think my glorious countryside escapade is over for the day. Back on main roads. But I've had a pavement for the last half an hour or so. So I can't really complain, to be honest with you. It's probably been the most pleasant walk I've had since starting. Obviously with the countryside and everything, nice scenic paths. It was absolutely stunning. And the beautiful thing was, if I got hungry out there was so many blackberry bushes. Not a massive fan of blackberries, but if I was hungry enough, I'd eat them. So I had a few as I was walking along. Nice little snack. But yeah, it was beautiful. Can't really complain.
Not sure how you can see that, but that's for last Storta. All good.
I'm here, Hotel Cassia. Just under 15 miles done today, so nice little relaxed sort of start for a first day, I guess. Compared to my first day in Italy, I guess. Yeah, it was very relaxed. But yeah, very pleasant walk. It was obviously the road for the last 2 hours or so, but that was fine. It was pleasant enough. But that kind of countryside bit for a couple of hours was absolutely incredible. Yeah, loved that. That was amazing. But yeah, it is just after 2 o'clock, so the hottest part of the day I have missed, so I'm buzzing for that. Temperature's just getting to like 35, 36 now, so yeah, it was getting hot. But I'm here, I've got a bed, I've got aircon, I've got a shower, I've got electricity, need to figure out the Wi-Fi, but other than that, I'm happy, I'm good. So yeah, I mean, the restaurant sounds alright downstairs, so I might go and find some food shortly, or go to the supermarket. But I'm telling you, I'm just going to relax today because tomorrow is a massive day. Yeah, tomorrow I think we're looking at about 8 hours, 9 hours. So, but the reward should be incredible. I've got a friend there at the minute, in Bracciano, and I met him in Rome, and he left Rome maybe like 5 days ago actually. But he's now in Bracciano, and he's got a campsite that I'm going to be staying at. So tomorrow I'm going to up and I'm absolutely missioning it over to Bracciano to go and see him and stay with him for a night or two on the campsite, and it's next to a massive lake which is supposed to be absolutely incredible. So maybe we can go down to the lake, have a barbecue by the lake, all that kind of cool stuff, get the good old Instagram worthy photos, and yeah, just have a good time, I guess. Look at the difference in colour in my feet, and a bit of this is mud, but like, look at the difference in colour. Yeah, my feet are well and truly bandaged today. That blister still isn't looking particularly pleasant. I'm unsure as to whether to pop it or to leave it, I don't know. That was healing, like that's from the first leg between Naples and Rome, so yeah, I don't know if to pop that or not. But yeah, my feet feel good. I've got a tiny little blister on my little toe appearing. I don't know if you can see that. It's not focusing. Focus. Oh, screw it. But yeah, that big one, that's been there the whole time, and it's not really going away, so I don't particularly know what to do with it. But if anyone's got an advice, shout up. Okay, well, I've well and truly demolished all of that food. It's all gone. And yeah, I'm gonna go to sleep now because I've got a massive day tomorrow, if I hadn't already mentioned that. So yeah, thank you for following me today. It was a nice day in the grand scheme of things, minus the little setback of the wrong route, but we move. Tomorrow's a good day, it's a new day, and yeah, I need as much sleep as possible because yeah, it's gonna be a long day. My little toe is nicely wrapped up. I had a nice little blister appearing on the inside here from rubbing against this toe, so all sorted. Get the essentials in the bag. There we go. Okay, so we're off, that's it. It is currently 7:15 in the morning. Temperature's sitting at 24 degrees, so it's nice and cool this morning. But today, perfect to sign in. We are heading to Bracciano. Beautiful stuff. So I'll split the day into two. I'm first headed to Angiara Sabazia. Apologies for the pronunciation, but that's about 3.5, 4 hours away from where I am currently. And then I'm going to stop there for a bit, relax, before heading on to Bracciano, which is another further, 3.5 hours from there. That's all things go to plan. Obviously with like water stops and everything, yeah, we're looking at about 8-hour day, maybe 8.5 if we're unlucky. But yeah, fingers crossed. It's a beautiful day. The weather's supposed to stay nice all day with temperatures getting up to about 36. And yeah, I've looked at the weather, and the next few days I might not be so lucky. So fingers crossed I can walk quickly and get towards Florence as fast as I can, where the weather should hopefully be a bit nicer. Okay, so I clearly misread the map. Been walking for like maybe half an hour now, so yeah, about 25 minutes of main roads or so. And apart from that train going past, you're back in the beautiful countryside. Everything's that nice orange colour you get in the morning with the morning sunshine. Walking along this nice kind of country track, I guess. But yeah, beautiful. So once again, the path, my map's just telling me to go. There's a route straight on this way, but it's winding me down here, down this road, basically in the complete opposite direction as to where the map is telling me there is a path, because there wasn't a path. Where it said there was a path, there was just fields, like farmers' fields with horses in them, all fenced off, like I couldn't go through basically. So I'm now blindly following this path with not a clue as to where it's going to take me, hoping that it brings me back to some sort of route going that way. Otherwise I might have to go back to Storta, about an hour or so. Oh, fuck's sake. And then follow the roads, which will be very long. I mean, this is just a house. Oh, bollocks. Why is nothing ever simple on this trip? Ever. Oh well. Back we go. I thought the path was down there. Oh, it's trying to focus on something. Stop. I thought the path was down here, but I just missed this tiny little discreet turning here. Easy to walk past. So I walked down to the end up here, and there was a farmer's field. But this little bad boy looks to be like my path. Yeah, so. Yes. Beautiful. Beautiful. So I am about half an hour outside of Anchiara Sabazia, if that was what it was called, something like that. And you probably saw the lake on my Instagram story, but I've come to a really nice viewpoint here, and yeah, it's not bad. So I've got to walk now. I think it's this place over here, maybe it's on the hill up here. Yeah, Bracciano. Yeah, about another 2 hours or so. But I know that when I get there, I get to swim in this. So long day, but it's going to be worth it. Oh well, I've made it to Bracciano, whatever it's called, the campsite. I'm at the campsite, and basically you can see I'm not in a tent, I'm in a caravan. I met a guy in Rome who is from Birmingham actually, and believe it or not, he was here tonight as well. So he was like, yeah, come crash in my caravan, because you've got one here. So chilling. Went down to the lake just now, had a nice little swim in there. You probably saw the videos of that at the start of the video. Absolutely gorgeous lake. Yeah, so I mean, all good. We've got a stove out here, a barbecue. We're gonna have a nice relaxing evening. Just been floating in the lake because my shoulders back and my feet are hurting after today. Covered about 19 miles in total, but we're here. The last 2 hours were the most painful and excruciating and difficult 2 hours walking of my entire life, but all that matters is we're here, so all good. So for dinner we got pesto chicken pasta, beautiful, and the old typical cheeky barbecue.
don't think so.